checking facts. You know I've been on since a Cabbage Patch. If your music don't hit, then don't send me that. And my only rebuttal is where you ask. You know I'm a boss if you checking facts. You know I've been on since a Cabbage Patch. And if your music don't hit, then don't send me that. And my only rebuttal is where you ask.
Yo, it's your girl DJ Baby Blue Diamond.
Man, I was about to say it's your fella. It's your boy D, aka Mr. Live and 5 himself. Oh,
Left side fella.
And we are the
Where You At Podcast, bitch.
So tonight we have a very, very, very special guest.
Hold on, before we get into that, it's Titty Tuesday and it's Taco Tuesday, man. Fill up those bellies and send those attachments, man. Do your jobs. All right, go ahead. What, man? Somebody's getting a picture sent to them, and it made their day. You hating? You should try it.
Try what? Send the pictures?
Yeah.
I've sent pictures before, but
To him? To your dude?
yeah, but not just for Titty Tuesday.
No, do it every Tuesday.
Well, here, what's
Why can't you just randomly send?
What is his reaction?
Was it actually? Well, my pictures aren't titty pictures, so.
Oh, boo.
You don't know what it is. How you gonna say boo? You
But we just talking about Tuesday, though.
I know, but you don't know what it
We
is.
don't know
Why you
about-
gonna say boo?
We
You
don't know
what
about
it is.
the other pictures. I don't know.
You probably
It's the
sent
wrong
him-
podcast for
You
that.
probably sent him some real neck.
You don't know what I said. It ain't titty pictures. Anyway.
Butt plugs and stuff.
You said what? You said butt. This is not this kind of podcast.
Wrong podcast.
We're gonna scare our guests away.
We just said we ain't gonna talk about that.
We did. Okay, we
We're
have a
not doing
very,
that.
It's
very
her fault. I
special
was talking about
guest
titties.
in the building.
From what?
We have a very, very special guest in the building.
Yes, we do.
Miss Key. That's it, right?
Yep.
From the let people know where you're
Saytown
from.
Hip Hop. What's up?
Saytown. Are you from? You're not from Saytown. You're from Ohio, right? Oh,
You
and
from Ohio? What part
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Ohio?
I'm from near the Cleveland suburb, Lorraine. Yeah.
you know, hey, we support. It don't matter. We support. Saytown Hip Hop. For people who don't know tell us a little bit about what that is and what is your main goal for that.
Well, Saytown Hip Hop is a media platform for San Antonio, and we have a website where we feature different artists' music on there. We have articles like any artists that have like made headlines for San Antonio papers and things like that. We'll list them on the site. We have a playlist. Spotify is the main platform. We have, I want to say 4 playlists on Spotify. We got a YouTube playlist, and we're working on an Apple Music playlist just to get the music out there a little bit more for people to hear what San Antonio has to offer in hip hop.
What are people's reaction when they find out a female is one of the things? You know, always get that reaction.
I mean, they're surprised, but I keep it real low key because I really don't,
Show your face like that.
Yeah, I'm
I was like that
scenes,
for the
so.
longest with you three. I didn't want to show my face.
Mhm.
I was fine. Why
You think
didn't
it'll mess up your support if
Nah.
they know you're a female?
Not really.
No, it's just, I mean,
I
I'll
feel like
say
they
so.
support you more
Yeah,
when they find out.
yeah, I think so too. I will say though that they tend to talk different, like I don't want the little
Right.
pet names and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
don't call me
The
that.
extra
you know?
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being that's the business, if you see a 9 times out of 10, a dude gonna try to shoot a shot.
Yeah.
Soon,
All
as
the
you
time.
find out.
Have a rapper like every other week.
Yeah.
You still taking? Yes, I am.
Mhm. Like
You still taking? Yes.
You don't want to
You
believe
still doing music?
when women is talking. I think we had talked about that before. When women is telling us the things that they go through, and you be like, it can't be true. But and then the more women you talk to, you be like, this dude's really out here. Is really out here on that. Like,
But it's not just it's the fact that they're thirsty, and I'm gonna say they're weird, but they don't.
No, you can
really,
call it that.
No.
They're weird. They don't know how to talk to females, so that's their go-to. Like my boyfriend's cousin, he doesn't know how to talk to females, so his go-to thing is just to say, "What color underwear do you have on?" Or
Wow.
"Let me buy you some lingerie,"
That's
thinking
bold,
that's how you get. Because if you don't know how to talk to a woman, you
That's
just automatically
borderline
assume that's
sexual
what a woman
harassment,
wants. Like, no.
wow. Yeah.
even if you don't, I would say this. That's weird. I would say this. Even if you don't really know how to approach a woman, that's definitely not the way to approach a woman. Even if you like shy or
Yeah, don't
know,
send women pictures
like,
of
you don't say,
Victoria's Secret
what's your
lingerie
underwear color? What kind of
magazines and saying pick something out.
I
That's
don't even
weird.
really be caring about the color of the drawers anyway.
not enough to ask?
Right. I don't.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm gonna see them eventually.
But still, that's weird. But that's different when it's your wife to someone you don't know. When it's your wife, I can kind of get it, even if you don't care. But that's your wife.
But I even still like say when I was single, right?
Yeah.
I never.
No.
I still didn't care. Like I don't.
But-
I've never asked that question.
Anything,
Like
I'm
I
trying to get
never.
the
But that's
motherfuckers
a-
off.
Right.
I really
I'm like,
care
that's
what
what I'm saying. I'm
color
gonna see them later, and I'm still not gonna be
But that's
caring
a running joke
about
with
what
me and my
color they
boyfriend
are.
now.
Like,
So
I
now
don't-
randomly he was just
On
randomly.
purple?
So randomly
Oh,
now
hell
he'll just
no.
ask what color and feel like
Not
LOL.
plum and red.
Now it's like a running joke with us. But yeah,
I'm like,
that's
Cat,
random.
what is it?
Yeah. Nah, I can't even do it.
I can't even
So
do
what
it.
what is the future plans
Oh,
of
man.
Town Hip Hop? I know you
Well-
want it bigger than what it is now.
Yes, definitely. Well, one of the big things that we're wanting to do with it is to have a kind of like a hip hop library
Mm.
where each artist will come in to our office and like record like a no more than like a 5-minute video, like a little documentary about themselves, and like
I like
put that on the website, for people to kind of get the history. Because like one thing is that when we started this is that a lot of artists, they're like inboxing saying, well, I'm a OG, and all this stuff, and like
Oh,
I don't know everybody,
everybody's OG.
and so I think it'll be good to have something like that for reference for people that have been around and make sure they get proper credit and stuff like that. Because right now the way it's set up is, with the playlist we have the music chart that's every week, but it has like over 500 songs on it. So it's like sometimes they get upset. They're like, why haven't I come up on the on the playlist? So stuff like that. But I think that's one of the big
Hey,
things. though.
I've been BSing on playing my song and I finally did it. I think I did it yesterday or today. But I finally did it.
You be having to force her.
I really don't promote my song like
Like,
that.
Like
That's a
when
tight
she
song,
did
too.
the video,
Mhm.
I was like, why that's not our intro? It was our intro for like season 2 or
It's still an intro.
I'm saying, but we stopped for a while. And I was like, why you not putting the music? And he was like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my
That's
God.
tight.
You put all that hard work in,
Yes.
shot a video and everything, and then you just leave it in the vault. I even put up music up on the review page on TikTok while she was in the car. I'm like, do it. And she's like, I'm going to do it. And she did it, and she got positive reviews from it. Only thing he
It's a
said
good
was,
song. It's like,
we need more music. Like, put some more music out. So,
It's just bad.
and see, this is my opinion. She judges music so much that she don't want her music judged. I think that's what it is. Like she's hard on people.
Oh, you don't want the criticism.
No, that's not it.
That's the only thing I can think of is that
Well,
white
why else
woman
would
put
you?
it.
We had
Look.
this discussion already. And y'all told me to let it go.
I mean, I know we know about the dude, but overall, even before the shit hit the fan like it did, like you should have still been promoting the song, even if
Hit the
if you
film
was,
with Mike before it released.
even if it was that bad, I would have just took him off if that was the case.
Now, I'm trying to take him home and do the remix with A&B Easy, but or you.
I keep losing that beat. It's in my email somewhere.
So we have a couple topics tonight, and it's a couple relationship topics, and I know y'all can really talk about it because for all of us in a new relationship, but y'all been married for a while. I'm not married yet.
We ain't always
So we'll
been
see.
married.
No, you ain't always been married, but you've been married for a minute. You don't have to always be married to talk about married things.
No, but you be like, well, this is relationship questions. Y'all been in a relationship for a long time.
Y'all have more insight. I feel like
Oh, you were saying, okay, I hear
y'all have more
Oh,
insight.
because we.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought
not
you were
like
saying
that,
y'all
no.
can't answer because y'all been in a relationship.
No,
I'm like,
like
God
y'all have
damn.
more insight because I feel like people who've been married or been talking to each other for a longer time than like 2 years and 3 years, y'all been through some stuff, so y'all can,
Yep.
talk about some stuff. But anyway, so I saw this in this Facebook group. I think it's like Black Queens that I'm in. Shout out to the Black Queens Facebook group. And I want to know your thoughts. So it says, my boyfriend of 3 years lost his job last month, which has been a significant challenge for him. He approached me 2 weeks ago and asked if I could help him pay his mortgage, but I told him no. Last week, he presented me with a spreadsheet detailing everything he had done for me during our relationship, totaling over $20K in value. Not a spreadsheet. The spreadsheet. He knew how to use Excel. That's why he broke. No, I'm joking. He did broke up with me 3 years down the drain. Despite feeling guilty because he never asked for anything, I still feel that if he is truly my man, then he should have something to offer as well. I can't believe this man broke up with me because I told him no. He found a way to pay it. I don't think I was wrong because he was supposed to leave me. Plus, I don't live with him. If I was living with him, I would have did it then. Do you see my point?
Wait a minute. Go back to the beginning of that.
So I'm gonna sum it up. So she's been in a relationship with this man for 3 years. He lost his job. He asked if he can just help me pay my rent for this month because I lost my job. She said no. He presented her with a spreadsheet of how much money he spent over the 3 years, and you can't just help me pay my mortgage, and they end up breaking up.
Okay,
And
so
she feels like she didn't do nothing wrong, that he should be able to provide everything. Even though he lost his job, he should still be able to provide.
so they were in a relationship for 3 years.
Yeah.
He had recently lost his job.
Yeah. It wasn't like
she's
he been
asking.
broke.
Hold on. Okay, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
And what does she do? What position is she in right now?
I don't know. Apparently, I'm assuming she works. They didn't say if she works or not. It didn't go to that.
Well,
much
it was
detail.
enough. Well, she does something enough to where he could go to her and ask. He felt like he could go to her and ask.
Yeah.
36 months. That's 3 years.
Yeah.
And 3 years of the same person.
And he's spending 20.
He's done
20K.
now.
I wouldn't.
Let me address this real quick because people are gonna look at this and hear that and be like, I can't believe he kept that much of a receipt. Hold on, that man, she probably got with this man for the fact that he has an analytical mind like that. So and he
probably had a good job.
And he probably had a good job to where.
Because obviously he's paying his mortgage and spending $20K on
Right.
it.
So like so if he's doing that, something in his profession called for him to be doing that. Yeah. Ain't nobody just dry budgeting like that, and you ain't nobody just using Excel like that every day.
Right. I feel like
unless you got a business or whatever you do in your day job has you doing something like that.
I feel like it should be a habit thing too. Like if he's constantly like asking you for money, then I get it, you saying no. But the fact that he hasn't asked you for not a dime, and then now he's asking you, then
and he
that's
said
different.
help.
Yeah,
he said help my mortgage. He said help me pay it. Like,
yeah, and that's different. Now, if he's constantly every other day saying let me borrow $1, let me borrow $2, then that's some concerning. But over 3 years, he's never asked you for something, and all of a sudden he's like, hey, help me pay my mortgage. I'm gonna get a job soon because I know I'm qualified for something. Because he sounds like he's qualified for something.
Yeah. He just lost his job.
That relationship wasn't gonna last long anyway.
Nah, because clearly from the jump,
it was a financial gain for her.
Yeah, it was definitely a come up for her. Yeah. It was definitely that's how she looked at it because by the very first sign of distress or a form of it, the moment something gets uncomfortable, which him coming to her, she felt very uncomfortable and was like, That's why she immediately shot it down. Well, I feel like he should be able to do this. He has been doing that.
Yeah.
The variables have changed.
Yeah.
He had
a little. It's not even
a little, and it just happened.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't drastic.
Cause what if the tables were turned? Let's say, okay, yeah, he spent $20K on her. Let's say she recently lost her job, and she's like, I need a little help, and he's like, oh, he spent $20K. No.
Dude, men don't operate like that.
I know, but I'm just saying, what if it was to change? I'm not saying that would happen, but what if it was changed and he said no?
Yeah, she would have broke up with him.
Exactly.
Or cheated on him.
Definitely.
What's your take on that?
I think that well, first of all, the spreadsheet that tripped me out because I'm like, who actually itemizes a spreadsheet? But you made a good point. You're like, as far as like he might have a job or something like that where he's just really analytical and that's what made him bust out the spreadsheet. But I'm like,
yeah, he has literally. That's somebody that values $1.
No, for real.
Like really
yeah,
values
yeah, I
$1.
agree with
To
for sure.
To break that down. Like
yeah, to bookkeep what you are doing to the T, to where essentially your chick is $20K worth of extracurricular.
yeah. I also think he did that. He was strategic in that.
Right.
He knew. I think he probably had an idea.
Had an idea like something
this,
like in
this relationship is based off of finances. So let me keep track of or a tally of kind of, which sucks that you got to do that in a relationship. Yeah. But I mean, that sounds like a modern relationship, like a today's type of relationship. Yeah. It's just money driven.
Yeah,
like provision is only money. It's not. Nobody's seeking knowledge. Nobody's seeking character, morals. It's like, can you pay my rent, or can you get my nails done, or tedious shit. Like you can't afford your nails. So yeah, that relationship was doomed.
Have y'all been with someone when they were like, I wouldn't say like broke, but like not making what they're making now? I guess
my marriage is based off. It's our marriage. My whole marriage is up. So. It's always in one season I'm making all the money and she's not, and then another season she's making more than me. But it all works out though, because we don't have the whole, well, you're responsible for this and you're responsible, because the whole 50-50 shouldn't even be 50-50. It should be I'm giving 100, you're giving 100. Therefore, whenever a crack comes in, we can. 50-50. No, it's like I'm giving my all. Yeah. She's giving her all. 50-50 is like, hey, mortgage is your responsibility. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? So if it was to be like whatever needs to be done, it gets done. Versus saying, well, I got this savings account, I can't go in there. I know your tire blew out, but you got any other options? Like that, I don't think relationships operate like a successful operate.
Yeah, and I also think like being really picky about, like people that are really picky about the 50-50 or 80-20, 70-30, whatever it may be. I think that's nearing like a line, a point you don't want to cross either, because it's like, it's never always going to be, the same. I mean, you're going to give sometimes more than you take, or vice versa. So, because I mean, I've known people that they'll talk about, I gave 50-50, like I gave my 50, she needs to give her, like stuff like that. I'm like, that's petty. You want to get, you want to get super petty like that. That's silly. It's just, I mean, just be grown adults and just, I mean, it's about compromise. Everything's about compromise.
Functioning adults. That's, at the end of the day, we are all functioning adults. I think a lot of new upcoming women, not all, but I think a lot of them are in the you do for me, but I ain't really doing for you. I'm not really supposed to be doing for you. I can, but I'm not. I don't have to. Like, it's more of this. It's all this. Give me. That's why when it's so offensive to say, well, what do you bring to the table? Me? I bring me to the table. Well, motherfucker, you give me a debt. So what else do you bring? So I couldn't be single. I say that I could not be single. I couldn't. I couldn't go back to the dating. I would have to go to Africa, or
I'm telling you, it's hard out here.
Somewhere else where that tradition, westernized culture is not.
The dating world is just
because it's different values, and that's the reason why. I think a small percentage of the reason why passport bros exist, because more women from like those other impoverished, I heard a dude say this, Spanish women or other women from like different countries, they're taught to be raised to be wives, not bad bitches. Yeah. Versus over here, the first thing you hear moms tell their daughter is, make sure you got your shit and don't need a dude for nothing. Independence. Versus saying, no, it's marriage roles, I would say, right? Yeah. you know, you hold this down, you hold this down. But that's not the case. I don't see no relationships lasting these days.
Yeah.
It's so like the divorce rate is crazy now. Like it's high.
Well, that's a dark viewpoint. You say you don't see no relationships lasting. That's
No, every time you
That's
turn
really
around, there's somebody
sad.
getting divorced or breaking up or splitting or
And then somebody doing something crazy, like throw a personal photo up online. It's just a lot. It's a lot.
It's just this
that's
social
when the
media.
petty shit
Social
comes.
media.
That's when you
not-
see the true person.
Right.
Social media
When
is not
somebody
helping.
do that,
Yeah,
like,
that's who they are for real.
They've been waiting to do that.
Social media. Is,
They've been holding that picture for a long
You gotta get
Yeah,
to
like,
someone
I'ma
that's
sit
not on
on
social
this.
media.
My wife is not active.
My boyfriend isn't either. He has Instagram, but he don't post. He just uses it to like keep up on like his Tinashes, his Lana
Oh yeah,
Del
you remember
Rey,
you telling me
Taylor
about that.
Swift.
My
He
wife
has Facebook.
has
He hasn't
IG.
posted
I don't
since
know what it is.
2014.
But
The
that's
last
how we
thing
send
that's
each other
posted on his
videos.
page is people telling him happy birthday.
But it's mostly
He don't
about
respond.
houses.
Like
Houses
don't
and
use-
property. That's what we send each other.
Don't-
She don't follow me on Facebook because she says she don't she don't like what I be talking.
He don't like when I send TikTok videos. He's like, stay off TikTok. I'm tired of TikTok.
now
Now I just save them and then show him later on my phone. He's still gonna watch him anyway.
Oh man, I ain't gonna send them, but we gonna watch it.
You gonna watch him anyway.
Hey babe, look, this is a video I see.
He hates when because I like to save a lot of TikTok has those things like deep questions to ask your partner, and I ask those questions like, whoever thought this was deep isn't deep. This is just stupid. Like, oh no. But while we talking about money, I saw this post on TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. And this guy got charged. So you know when you go to restaurants, you get your 20% gratuity sometimes, especially if it's a larger party.
Mm-hmm.
He got charged 20% for a live band fee.
What?
So the restaurant had a live band, and they charged the people there a live band fee. He said, "I didn't book the band." So I want to know, like, have you ever seen or you ever been to a restaurant where you got charged a fee? Like, what the?
No, not for that. No,
Like
I've had a crazy gratuity.
And I didn't know that you
but
can choose not to pay gratuity too. Sometimes I just realized that too recently that they said that you can choose
it's
not
suggested.
to pay. It's suggested.
Yeah, but if they have it included, then
Sometimes, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that's
Some
a totally
restaurants
different
include
thing.
Yeah.
But,
So sometimes they include it when you have parties of like 10 or more.
Yeah.
But a live band fee? He said, I didn't book the band, you did.
There's a restaurant. There's a seafood restaurant over off 14.
Papados?
No.
I
think it's called like Red Hook or something.
Oh, okay.
They got live music over there. We went over there like a couple times. I don't remember on the receipt seeing a live band gratuity. I don't
because Papados have live band too sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of restaurants do that sometimes.
Papados do? I ain't never
They'll
seen
be
that.
outside in the little patio
certain
area.
days.
Certain days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't go to Papados a lot, so
we go like.
But just
once
imagine
a year,
you trying to have a nice date with your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, or even by yourself. You just trying to enjoy yourself. You've been thinking about this food all day, and you get a live band free. Like, I didn't know the band was playing. I came for the food. Like, how do you?
How about me? I'm finna go play with them niggas.
I'm getting up there and
grab me a snare.
I got this, right? I got this. I know this song.
Right.
I'm leading. Give me
It's
some.
It
was on his. I don't know if he paid it. I didn't read the whole thing, but I just saw the part where he posted his receipt and it said live band fee.
Dang, I've never heard of that.
It said like it had the taxes, gratuity, then it said live band, and it had a fee on it.
And you know what? Some people don't pay attention to the receipt. They just put the pay it. So they probably snuck it in there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everybody in that restaurant got
this is my thing. I don't know. I don't remember how much the fee was. Let's say it was 15%. If it's 50 people in that restaurant, they all paying 15%. That band been paid for already.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And more.
Yeah, that's true.
And more. I don't know how much the band was charged, but it's
too damn much. I guarantee you, whoever was in that restaurant was getting that little whatever percentage.
Yeah.
Nah, hell no. They wouldn't have got that. Y'all take that shit off. I'll help them pack their shit. If that's.
And I know the biggest thing that's always coming up on social media is the splitting of the check. I saw that this lady said what they do is, especially when they go on girls trips or any trips, there's this app called Split the Check where they all put money in. They all put the same amount. So when they go places, they just pull it from that from that app instead of all splitting the check. So if you overspend, that's on you because we have this amount of money. So if we all put in $50, we know this is our budget for 3 days. Let's stay in it, which is I feel like it's kind of dope because people always arguing split the check, but it'd be the ones that only got $2 and they want to order a steak. Yeah. Then they get mad when you call the waiter over there talking about, let me just pay for my mac and cheese and I'm out. And they get mad. You just pay for your food.
I see that a lot too.
You broke.
I've been out with a party of people and we all pay for our own stuff.
Yeah, I've never had that experience where they say split the check. Like,
nah, even when like for the trips with Jarvis, when we go on the trips with Jarvis, it's everybody is like, nobody is gonna go without. So we just gonna take care of it. You know, at the end of the day, we just gonna take care of it. We sit down and we went to Puerto Rico. We went to a restaurant and we sat in the wine cellar. And so the bill came out to like $5 something. So Jarvis was like, I'm just gonna put it on my card. Y'all just give me, I think it was about 7 of us.
She got cash.
So we just all cashed that to him, you know, some money. But then we came back around. We got VIP at the club, so everybody basically got their money back because it's now like, okay, we just gonna put in. He was like, just give me 20, and then I'll cash app y'all the difference.
Yeah.
So it was like, I don't know. I think some people just be the ones that say pay for my friend.
Yes.
That's the crazy shit. Like if I take you out to eat for a birthday and your friends come and your female friends come and they expect me to pay for them too, hell, that's crazy.
Yeah, I saw a video where this guy, he was out with a birthday group. He said, I'm gonna pay for my wife and the birthday going out, and all the other women was like, you cheap, you broke. And he's like, and the lady said, when you get a husband, then you let me know. Like he said, he's paying for me and the birthday girl, and we out.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard about that.
But I would never go somewhere expecting someone to pay for me. Right. If someone invite me somewhere and I know I don't have it, I'm gonna respectfully decide and say, hey, I can't make it. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna go expecting someone to pay for me knowing I only got $2.
That's bold as hell.
If I can afford the steak or at least the water, I'm like, I can't make it. Happy birthday. I'll buy you a gift.
Right.
No man would do that. A man would not go out with his homeboys knowing he ain't got no money and then like.
Some men will.
I ain't never,
out there.
Man.
There's some out there.
Nigga, your ass will not eat today. You'll just be there for the festivities. Nah, not expecting it. Like it'd be different if you be like, I ain't got enough. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Can you spot me like $10? All right, cool. Yeah. But if you just go knowing you ain't got no money, then you order some shit like, hey bro, you think I ain't got no money, man? You think, hey what? Nigga, you ain't got no money.
You just ordered 2 lobsters, 3 steaks, plus the extra shrimp.
Mankind is there.
No. You better go back there and start washing some dishes.
What is it, Mankind or Mick Foley? What is Mick Foley, right?
It's the same dude.
Well, I know, but Mick Foley is a sock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he still do the.
Oh, because he got the. Yeah, you're right.
He still do
I'll Mick Foley his ass. Throw that shit up. All them nachos. We need that back on his plate. Waiter, he ain't gonna eat this. You can take that off the bill. Oh man, no, I ain't never really.
That'd be a stressful situation. Because somebody, if you in an establishment and something like that happen, they approach you like that with it. That's the place you might not walk out of.
Nah, for real. Nah, most of the time, if I ain't got it and they going out somewhere, I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna better make it. Yep. Ain't no need. I don't even want to go and they be like, nah, don't worry about it. I got you. I just don't feel comfortable. And it could be my homeboys, like, my day ones. Like, I don't feel comfortable. My mom always said, don't go nowhere with no money at all.
Especially a couple dollars on you. I know we're in the age where we always want to use our card or our phone to pay for stuff, but at least still keep a couple physical dollars on you.
True.
Yeah. I just started doing that.
Yeah. But I guess they really said that too, because back in the day we had the pay phones, so they really want to make sure you can call somebody back in the day.
Oh, I ain't seen the pay phone in fucking forever.
There's some on Lackland.
Yeah?
They still work.
In 2016 they was working.
Now I don't know if you want to call this a business mindset or petty, But we all know, I don't know if you know the turkey leg hut, but they had a little, I won't say disagreement, but the owners separated. So the lady still over it, and she kicked out the husband like, deuces, you out. So he decided to open up a food truck across the street selling oysters with the same name, Turkey Leg Hut. Ooh. Because I don't know technically who owns the name. If they joint own the name, I'm assuming they joint own the name because they were married. I don't know how that works. But she fired a lot of people, and she fired her husband. And he decided to open up a food truck across selling oysters.
I bet she was the one that brought up with the dress code.
Or is that business?
Remember they did that with the dress code? I bet it was her. Now that you say that, I bet it was her.
Is it petty or is it business? Or is it both?
It was petty for him to do the truck, though.
Across the street. I feel like the location was petty. Not him doing the truck, especially if he's still part owner of the name. That's not petty. But doing it across the street is petty.
Well, no, he has to have some kind of legal rights to the name to do that.
Yeah.
Because if not, you suffer a lawsuit potentially. So he probably has.
I feel like doing the food truck is not petty. The location was
across
petty.
the street. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that ain't petty.
He's sticking it to
that
it.
man put work in that section over there.
I know.
Why would
you?
Why would he?
That makes sense.
I'm saying, like, why? If I start a food, why I gotta leave the block? I put the work in over here.
That's
yeah, but it wasn't selling turkey. He was selling oysters.
That part too. Part. Like, I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, the name don't fit.
He could have got a DBA.
He said probably said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it."
Yeah, we selling.
Everybody that got fired, come work for me. And guess what? You can wear whatever you want.
Whatever
Bonnets are welcome. Come get these oysters. Imagine, like.
I didn't know so I heard about them separating or whatever, but I didn't know about the
I found out this
thing,
week.
Though.
Wow. That he was doing a food truck across with the oysters.
That's funny. I bet he's getting business too. I bet he's getting business. Oysters? People was on, I don't know why. I've never eaten.
I never had it, but I do want to try it.
Oh, yeah. It's the texture.
Yeah. It's like eating lotion.
Ew.
Yeah.
Like the
everybody not like everybody had a dumb moment as a kid. Everybody had a dumb moment as a kid, especially little boys.
Yeah, they gonna try it.
That's not it.
Ari definitely does.
It happens.
Like Ari will be like, yeah, it's nasty, ain't it? But it's just the texture. Just imagine the texture of it. Yeah. I heard that fried oysters is better, but still, I can't do it.
Anything fried is
probably better, right? I don't think I could do it just because I know
not everything.
What is it? Raw oyster?
Yeah.
The other one? Yeah. Just because it's that way. In my mind, I would be thinking that. So I'm like, I bet this shit gonna taste like jerkin.
Now, I know you said that if you were, I know you said if you was ever to become single, you would be a hoe.
Yeah, definitely.
Streets. If y'all ever was single or had to do this dating life again, would you ever do a dating show?
I'd do it if I was single.
Yeah, in this climate, and there's like people you can.
Yeah, it shows like.
I got a homegirl. Well, all homegirl. I went to high school with her. Both of them actually. She was on that
Love is Blind?
Nah, it was on that island, that couple.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know. I know you're talking about though.
Couples Island.
Yeah, it was like Couples Island or something like that. But she was like not a couple with somebody. It was one.
Was it like the one on Netflix?
No, it was the one on TV. We had to find out if you were matching.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
On that, now they have one of the hottest podcasts in the country.
Oh, you told us. I think. Well, you didn't tell us about that part, but you told us about the podcast though.
Yeah, that's different.
Okay. All from that show?
Like, if as far as I know, like that helped catapult
good transition.
That situation.
Yeah.
Because they would shoot, like I was just on her IG the other day. She had posted something and a dude was like, "Man, I've been a fan of you since that show."
That's good.
So I was like, okay, well, it correlates. You know what I'm saying? Like it correlates with somebody somewhere. So yeah, I would definitely, knowing that we got like us having a podcast now, and
podcast
single and all of that.
Yeah.
podcast.
Oh yeah, well, I would definitely hop on that train and do that. Of course.
How would you feel if you found out your time got wasted? So the reason why I asked that, so if you don't know, recently on a new season of Love is Blind, they matched up this couple, guy to girl. It's a black guy, white girl. I don't know if that matters, but anyway, the guy was like, "I'm not the person for you. I think you should go find someone that's for you." And then later on, the cousin comments on one of the videos talking about he's gay. Like, so why would you waste my time if I'm not your type? And I don't know why the producers didn't do their job to like match him with someone he would be good for.
Maybe they know
they can do that. They don't. You can't ask someone their sexual orientation, which I get it. But I would like to know.
But as if he knows he's gay, he should
have said something instead of wasting.
Why can't you ask somebody what their sexual orientation?
I don't know. I'm assuming on those shows it's a clause.
I think it might be a clause. Because I heard that once you.
I don't know.
Why you gotta be secretive about it? And be like, if you want it, like, hold on.
If you're looking for love.
But still, you want everybody to accept it and do everything like that. But like when it comes to, you know, when it can be monetized, when somebody.
That's why they probably did
it. When you can exploit somebody or potentially embarrass and prank somebody for monetary purposes, then it's okay to have something undisclosed.
That's what I feel like he was doing. He was trying to do it for clout, which he got his moment. But I felt bad for the girl because the girl was actually there for love and she got hurt. Yeah. That she couldn't find love. And he never once on the show say why. He just said, "I'm not the one for you," and all his family members like, because he gay. That's why.
Wow.
And I'm just like, if you not there for love, don't waste people's time. Because I've heard that after you get picked, they have a 300 questionnaire, 300 questions that they ask you to make sure that you're fit for the show. Like, what's your relationship with alcohol? Are you alcoholic? This and this and this. I was like, why didn't one of the 300 questions, are you into men or women, so we can find the right person for you? Because if you're into men, that's fine. We can find you a boyfriend.
That should be a prerequisite.
It should.
Yeah, because it wouldn't make sense for you not to ask that. That should have been on the question.
Exactly. Because so you can find somebody for you.
Right. Okay, this show don't fit you. It's not, you know what I'm saying?
Or we can't find a match for you, but I don't know. I feel bad because that girl was there for love. She thought she was gonna make a connection, and when he said, and the way he said it, you could tell he wasn't even like genuine about it. It wasn't like go find somebody for you. He was more like, I'm not the one for you, and just kept texting. I'm not the one for you. Maybe you'll find somebody. He just kept texting away like it was. I was like something that he was giving me some kind of vibe, and then once it came out that he was gay, I was like, I was getting some kind of vibe because it wasn't.
He was, that's.
But he got his moment because that's what a lot of people who watch that show. That's all they kept talking about is that moment. So he did what he was supposed to do. He got there, got his 5 seconds of fame, his clout. It was like,
no, I would definitely get on one of those shows, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I had my wife be buying the gravy.
That's what I got. That's what I took from you. But I don't got that.
Why is it?
I took one from his card.
You gonna say, yeah, man, that's what I be buying.
No, I said that's what I got from his card.
Oh, you thief. That's what you was reaching in the car.
You got something in the car?
Yeah.
I'm snagging something when we leave.
the grape one.
Sure.
No, I would go one of those.
So would you do like a bachelorette type dating show? Would you do like the balloons where they pop the balloons? Because those been kind of lately. They've been kind of harsh. If you ever seen that show where the guys, so there's shows where guys and women come onto a show. They have balloons that they like you. They'll keep it. If they don't like you, they'll pop your balloon.
Oh, that.
Sometimes it's based off looks. Sometimes it's based off your personality.
But they starting to have like I've seen like some older people on there. But it's still like she's saying, like it was one girl that was like,
you talk like my brother.
Yeah,
I didn't like that.
You sound like my brother. You like
but his explanation.
I hate the fake flower on your shirt.
His explanation was dope. I like the way he handled himself too. You can tell he was more mature than her.
Well, yeah,
but it couldn't have been me.
No.
But apparently she ended up finding someone, and they still haven't went on the first date. She's like, it's because of me. I haven't been on the first date.
I would have said,
but she found someone apparently.
And then there was another girl on one that was asking this dude how much he make a year.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, you want to know how much? Well, she didn't ask it that way, but he said, you want to know how much I make? I don't want to disclose how much I make.
Yeah, he said I have to disclose that in order for you to keep your balloon. Yeah.
And she was like, well, yeah, I want somebody that's gonna be able. If we want to have kids, we're gonna be able to provide them. He was like,
And then there was
This is
another
a
one.
dating show.
There's
Why we
another
talking
one where
about
the guy
kids?
was like, whoever I match with might potentially be part of my business and stuff. And one goes like, what does that mean? How much percentage do I get? Like, man,
Nah,
y'all
that,
even went on a first date. You asking for a percentage of a
yeah,
business?
some of those. And what's crazy is that what I be noticing on those shows is that a dude can. So I seen one. It was I don't know what it was at, but they had strong accents. So it was Caribbean or something. But they was in like a kitchen and they was doing one of those. And one of the girls was talking about the dude because he was bald headed, and she was talking about him. So then when he started talking about her, she got mad, like took a wig out ready to fight. And then the girl's like, you went too far, you went too far. And what happened? The girl even said, that's why your mom is dead. And the dude still didn't like go crazy, but he didn't hear what she said at first. But then after that, the other girl said, you went too far. And I'm like, she just talked about his dead mom. That's not too far.
Horrible.
But he talked about her having a wig on, but that's going too far. Like, but you could tell she was insecure with herself because the way that she reacted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a couple things from that. One, what you just said. Two, it just made me think. What I've noticed is like women or most women that seem to, I kind of liken them to the OJ trial. Like we know OJ.
Yeah.
Chances are OJ
did what he
did, right? But there's a high probability OJ did that, right?
Yeah.
We, as a community, we have accepted, bro probably did it. But the community as a whole is riding with it.
Yeah.
Women the same way.
They're sticking with each other?
Yeah, like will disregard this woman.
Oh, okay, yeah. What she said.
Clearly what this one just went beneath beneath the earth to do that.
Yeah.
But he say something about a wig.
Yeah. I'm gonna send y'all that.
All hell breaks loose.
It was crazy. Like the dudes is kind of like what's going on? And all the girls, except for one. One girl was like, I understand that y'all mad, but she went too far. And then everybody's like, well, they turn on her.
Didn't I just say most women?
Yeah.
There's always the
yeah. But she was the one that was the most truthful one. They asked about BBLs. She was like, well, yeah, I got a BBL. And it was like, well, why did you get it? She was like, most women get surgery on their bodies because they don't like what they see. And they that's the way that they want to do it. And a lot of women, some women do it because for them, but a lot of women do it because of the dudes.
Right.
They want to attract the high value dudes, whatever this high value dude is. They want to that, so they think this is what he likes. This is what I'm gonna do. But then they find out that that's not what they want to marry though.
Right.
Like they'll play with you and have fun with you, but I seen the dude say, I mess with a girl with BBL and all that stuff, but I'm not taking her to go see my mama. She's not going to meet grandma at the family reunion. Mm-hmm. She's not going to the PTA meetings at the school.
Surely not.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
surely not. No.
Yeah, the internet is crazy, man.
That's why I'm glad I'm in the position that I'm in.
Are you single?
No, I'm not.
Would you do a dating show if you were single? Or like one of the ones?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
Oh, nah.
I will only do it because I already told my wife, if we ever separate, you're gonna hear my name in these streets.
I watch too much reality TV to do reality TV.
I've always wanted to be on Real House, Real World. I always wanted to be on there.
Oh, Real World, yeah.
Yeah, I've always wanted. I even wrote I even wrote a letter.
The Real World Hawaii was like my favorite one.
I like to be on College Hill. back in the day college show, not now.
I like the
College
New
show
Orleans,
was real
New
reality
Orleans
TV.
episode.
Yeah.
The New Orleans episode, they fought the first day. Old girl busted old girl nose.
Oh yeah.
Real World New Orleans. I think it was like New Orleans. They got in a fight.
College show, the girl hit that girl with the shoe. Talking about, I didn't know that was a weapon.
That's the one that Dave Chappelle reenacted. It was, I think it was New Orleans. Dave Chappelle reenacted that. Mm-hmm. The Real World with when Charlie Murphy, they was messing with old girl in the room.
Oh, that's what that.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah.
While we're talking about Dave Chappelle, if you have not heard,
he was in. R.P. Charlie Murphy, man. You know he was in the corner. He was in the dark. He said, "Hey, man." The boyfriend was in the corner crying. He said, "Hey, man, I'm gonna need you to shut up."
I'm trying to make love with me.
Oh, yeah. And it was his girl. It was a dude's girl. Oh man.
Hey man, watch out, man. My man, lights.
So while we talking about Chappelle, Dylon recently came out talking about the Chappelle skit is the reason why his music career did not take off.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Every time I go to a music executive or go to the radio station, they say, "Oh, Dylon, you're the top 10 of all time. We can't play your music."
Oh wow!
I'm like, that's not it. I don't think that was the reason why. It wasn't.
It could have had something to do with it though.
But
Chappelle was a strong influence
First
back
off,
with the show.
have you seen Making the Band? Have you seen that? I've seen that season. First off, Dylon would never show up to shows, to studio sessions. Yeah. He got into it with Wyclef.
Yeah.
Because Wyclef,
that's right. What happened?
Wyclef told
it wasn't Chappelle. It was Wyclef.
Because he was, because when he got into the booth and started spitting something.
Because they would be in the same genre, kind of, right?
Yeah, so when he went to the booth and started spitting something, Wyclef was like, you're like making up words, like you're not making any sense. He's like, how you gonna tell me what I'm saying? Like, I think Wyclef would kind of know what, but yeah.
I forgot about that. No, that's why his ass ain't getting no
It wasn't just his skit. That might have helped a little bit, but people know Diddy. They talk. Mm-hmm. They talk. They know you're not showing up for shows. You late. You don't do studio time. Like,
I mean, when you think about it though, none of the people from Diddy's things really, they didn't have no longevity, and you know what I'm saying. I think Ness is probably with the battle rap.
Oh yeah. Because at the end, when they dismantled the band,
he was with wasn't he with Young Money? No, right?
No.
That's J Mill.
J Mill. Oh, okay. But yeah, none of them really.
I feel like if someone made a skit about me, I made it. Especially if it's Chappelle, I made it. Yeah. Chappelle don't just make a skit about just anybody.
He should have found a way to capitalize off of it.
He should have. Because Chappelle don't just pick just anybody make a skit about. So if you made a skit about you back in the day, you made it.
I got.
But
it's a pro and a con.
But Dylon was made to look like a fool.
Yeah, like, it was a pro and a con.
It wasn't nothing flattery about it.
They wasn't laughing with him. They were laughing at him.
I get it, but if you go back and rewatch those episodes, that's what it's.
Yeah, we get that.
So and that's then his fault that he got made fun of. He should have.
And then on top of that, Clef doubled down.
Yeah.
And was involved in the skit.
Not just Clef, all the Making the Band members.
Yeah.
That's what made it worse.
Oh no,
They were
but he ain't worried about that.
But Dylon was the most.
That Clef one. Yeah. That Clef's like interaction. That's what got him blackballed.
Nah, definitely. Wyclef probably was like, "Hey man, I can't keep up with. Don't rock with this nigga."
If you tune in Chappelle, make a skit about us.
No, for real, you can do that. Go ahead, man. I don't think he's doing no more.
I know, but just wishful thinking.
No, I didn't know that though. I didn't know he.
Just
have you had music wise? Mm-hmm. Have you? Oh, you did say people would say my song haven't been played or whatever because of how big the playlist is, right?
Asking about it, and some of them, they think they can pay to get.
Oh,
the number one. Like, yeah, it's just random.
My question to you is, have you heard all the songs on the playlist? I know that's a lot.
Yes.
And is there ever a song on the playlist that you feel like is trash, and do you like take it out or do you leave it on there? Be honest.
Great question. Just removed like 6 last night because
the 6 is trash. Just dumpster juice trash.
I don't say trash, but
what would you call it?
We have removed some that were like considered, because one thing with that particular playlist is we try to focus on because it's not really geared towards people that actually live in San Antonio. It's geared towards people that are outside of San Antonio that want to know what artists are in here, in San Antonio.
Right.
So like, we try to pick ones that, songs that might be considered mainstream at some point, but not all artists have that type of vibe, if you will. So that's kind of how we go about it. But we try to at least pick one, from each artist, even if it's not really up to par. But at the same time, if it's just really not there, I mean, it's San Antonio being represented. So
yeah.
So I have a playlist for my U3.
That makes sense.
I don't do it collab like you. I get it. I get it. Bless your heart. You want everybody in that mama to add their music. I'm the type that send me a link. So if I like it, I can add it. If I don't like it, it ain't on the playlist. I want to add it.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think
that
both will work, but
it does work. I'm not saying hers doesn't work. I like that concept because you do want to give everybody the opportunity to want to post their music, but sometimes people can go overboard too.
No, it's like some people are just
because I don't want to do full albums on my playlist.
Oh, people are downloading.
People can.
There's been a few that have added the whole album.
What you do is, because I did it yesterday, I think, or today, I clicked on the playlist and it says add your song, and you can add as many songs as you want to the playlist. Sometimes people add albums.
Is it a way that y'all can do it to where it's like
I just want
y'all got a certain amount that they can add?
No, it's just
because it's
all
Spotify.
in, all closed.
Oh
yeah.
Wow, dang.
That's
what
why
would make them think that's cool though to add a whole album?
I don't want a whole album. I just want your best song from that album.
Right.
At least that's why you think a single.
See, mine is for each year, so that's why I do mine for the whole year. So I start off January 1st, 2024, up to December, last day of December. Then I close it out, do a new one, 2025. So I don't want the whole album. Send me your best song, or send me the album link. I'll listen to it and pick my best song and add it to the playlist. Cause we ain't doing a whole album. But what songs do you feel like is hot right now that you've been listening to? That's been catching your eye.
Well, there's quite a bit. I know High Strung just released the album.
Yeah, shout out to High Strung. He's doing a lot.
30
right
songs.
now.
When I found out it's 30 songs, I was like, dang, I'm not gonna listen to all that. But I actually did when it came out. I had some time. I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen to all of them. Wrote down like 6 that like a lot.
I do like the way he uses samples, man.
His marketing is really good. I like his marketing.
Yeah.
People should follow. I won't say follow, but
him
Blueprint,
and Kevin McGee.
They got good marketing.
Kevin McGee, Lil Yoda. Shout out to Tiny Toon. Yeah.
Oh yeah. KBS.
Leave Money. Great Manager. AJ Stacks. Yes. I mean,
we had
so many.
We had him on the podcast.
AJ Stacks, Kevin McGee. We had High Strung.
We haven't had Tiny Toon yet. We haven't had Tiny Toon yet.
Not yet.
But yeah, I get a video every day from High Strung on IG, a promo video. Like he's active. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you scroll on his IG, you don't see his promo video.
I agree.
So.
He just and shout out to him because he just did something very major. I don't know how this happened, but he linked up with Selena's Pops.
Oh yeah, I seen a clip of that.
Yeah.
They was watching a video from Selena or something like that,
they were like watching a video or it was something along the line, but it was a very chill kind of intimate situation it looked like.
And did he use a sample?
He may have. That's what I'm saying. Whatever it was.
Yeah, I haven't listened to the album yet, so I don't know if it's gonna be on this album.
It has to be. It had to be something. It had to be something or like to deal with music. Cause that's not a random meet.
Right now.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, and only people only know that man for that.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to make that collaboration,
yeah, that was dope.
That puts him. That put High Strung on a different level, in my opinion, when it comes to
he's separating himself because. Like I tell a lot of I don't say I ain't gonna tell. I tell a lot of artists, but I suggest a lot of artists like y'all gotta step up y'all networking skills.
Yeah.
Like y'all need to High Strung was on Sway. You know what I'm saying? The only two people I ever seen on Sway was him and Flu.
I feel like a lot of people are scared to.
You gotta get the. You gotta put yourself in those positions. Like nobody's going by the South by Southwest. You know what I'm saying? And putting that work. The only other one I can see doing footwork like that is Blackout. Yeah. He's always in the street.
Don't be scared to inbox people.
Yeah, that too. I inbox Chameleon a lot. Hey, what's up, man? I'm just trying to get in.
You stalking at this point?
No.
I think I inboxed him like 3 times.
Because the way you made it sound like
it was 3 shows that he did here.
I DM him all the time.
Oh,
it was 3 shows. The smoke.
Oh yeah.
Smoke. So he comes here and perform. And then J Boy's like, "Hey, come here now, I don't know him."
Yeah, but in general, don't be scared. Not just the blog people, not just podcasters, DJs. In general, just don't be scared to inbox
open the envelope and be like,
because a lot of people always ask me, "How can I get on U3? How can I get on Urban Street?" Especially Urban Street, they are always scared. They're like, "How they gonna shut me down? Have you inboxed them?" No. How you know? And then they do more than just musical artists, because your homeboy is about to be on Urban Street. Mm-hmm. He doesn't do music. People are scared. Don't be scared to inbox somebody. The worst they're going to say is no or that we charge. Okay, you charge. Cool. What's the prices? Don't be scared. But.
And actually talk. Don't just drop a link.
I hate that. When they don't introduce themselves, they just tag. They just say, yo. Mm-hmm. Yo, let me get my music played. Play my music. I'm the hottest in the city. Who are you, though?
Exactly.
But. Let people know where they can find you, find your business. Again, how can they put their music on the playlist? All that good stuff.
Yes, you can hit us up on the web at www.saytownhiphop.com. We're on Facebook and Instagram under Saytown Hip Hop. Also want to shout out to 2Fire the Raptor. He's been doing his thing. Legacy City has his album coming out real soon.
Okay.
Shout out
to business, right?
Yes, I was listening to it on the way here too. By the way, it comes up because got the pre-purchase, and it's like it comes right up on the right when I connect to Bluetooth. I'm like, what'd you do, Legacy? But that go hard, and I mean there's so many artists. I hate to actually name anybody because there's just so many good ones. But we also shout out to Heavenly Rivers with Saytown Hip Hop, Victoria. She's big on Twitter. Make sure you follow her. But yeah, we're out here. If you're interested in being part of Saytown Hip Hop, hit us up because we're always looking for more people as well.
I would have said the same thing for you 3, but I ain't looking no more. Y'all lazy mofos.
Do y'all do? Is this just music or do y'all do podcasts too?
For Saytown Hip Hop, it's just
straight music.
Yeah, just the playlist stuff, and
we're gonna connect. They're gonna do the music part. I'm gonna do the podcast.
Right.
We're gonna connect one day. Female empowerment.
Yeah, I don't know if Travis knows. He was here at the beginning, all right? I forgot that we had a whole conversation before you got here. I was trying to think of what we was talking about before you got here. It was a lot though, but. This is the sponsor that we'll be talking about. Right. Okay, that's why I was like, I didn't know if she said that or not. Yeah. Okay. I was just clarifying.
No, I said that on the video chat before he got here.
Yeah. I didn't know.
You would know that if you would.
If you would answer the video chat, you would know that.
I was editing, man. Oh, my phone died too, so I don't know when y'all was on.
That's
I do want to give a quick shout out too, because a lot of people don't realize, but when Saytown Hip Hop first started, because my company's Home Base Promotions, and we're the ones that run it.
Oh, I remember that. Okay.
Yeah, we run it. People. Yeah, we did work. But King Kyle Lee, huge shout out to him, because right when we started the playlist, we started getting all these follows and stuff, and I was like, where's this coming from? But clicking on the artist's Spotify profiles, I saw that he had his pick, the artist pick, it was the Saytown Hip Hop playlist. So shout out to him. Okay. And then but yeah, I just wanted to say that because that's where a lot of our traffic started coming from at the beginning.
That's what's up. Shout out to Kylie. Doing his thug business.
Shout out to all the artists. Make sure you submit your music. Don't be like me and be scared. Just submit your song. Even if you feel like it's trash, submit it.
Yeah.
My song ain't trash, but just admit.
Oh,
Go ahead.
hold on. We got to do the
mental
health
after.
check.
Oh yeah, mental health. I think you're gonna ask that question.
But we do mental health checks every time. You know, we try to make it a point to do it. We try to get a scale from 1 to 10. 1 being we might need to call somebody right now, and 10 being you
about to touch heaven.
Yeah. So we just ask where your mental health space is right now on a scale of 1 to 10.
You said which one's the better one?
10 is the highest that you can be.
And 7 and 1 is like
1 is like we need to
call the suicide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's decent. I'd say 7. That's my favorite number.
See? That's average though. That's typically what we get. I'll personally say I don't trust nobody at a 10.
Right.
I said they on cocaine.
Unless you could be 10 for a day, but not 10 for like every day.
Yeah, that's what I try to ask.
10.
Like right now, how are you? Yeah. Because it goes up and down. Some days you might
today?
Be a 10.
I'm feeling. I'm about 8.
Yeah, I'm about a 7.5, man. A lot of stuff is going good, so yeah.
I'm about a 5. I'm gonna say why, because I'm mentally drained right now. So I'm in school. It's my last week of English composition. And then when a substitute do not want to come in, I'm their go-to sub. Oh. So I've been going to work. So instead of me doing my normal 9:30 to 6 o'clock hours, I've been doing 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. hours.
Oh, wow.
So I'm mentally drained. And then usually the class, they have me substituting all the kids that they can't handle, the behavior kids. And this whole week, I'm subbing ISS. So I get to be with the ISS kids this whole week. So I feel like my mental is just like at a 5. But luckily next week is spring break, so I get to rebuild my mental health. But it's just at a 5 today.
Maybe you can finally do an interview.
The best interview ever.
Potentially.
It is gonna be the best. I'm dropping names. I'm not scared to drop names. I'll drop names. I'll let you know.
Well, I ain't supposed to get canceled, so.
But this is what I want to say about High Strung. So I was talking about his marketing. I used to DJ for High Strung, and one thing I do like about him is his work ethic. Because I've had people call me last minute, hey, can you DJ me for the show? I didn't know I was supposed to be my own DJ with cool. Send me your music, I'll DJ. Boom. I don't mind doing last minute stuff, but him, he doesn't do that. I got to see Snowder. He opened up for Snowder Product, my first concert ever going to. Snowder Product's a dope person. He's like, I need a DJ. I gotta be my own DJ. Cool. It wasn't just last minute. I need my own DJ. He hit me up like weeks beforehand. I need my DJ. I need my own DJ. Boom. Next day. These are the practice days. He practiced with me. We practiced his whole set. Even if it was just 3 songs, 4 songs, we practice it. This is how I want the transitions to go.
Yeah,
this is what I want you to do.
Not doing
and the crowd loved it. The crowd was like, I love the fact that you wasn't just up there rapping. Your DJ wasn't just up there pressing play. Your DJ was walking with you. She knew when to pause the music. Like, it was a whole vibe. And I like that he practices. Because a lot of artists feel like, oh, I wrote this song yesterday. I can go up there and do it. You don't even know the words.
Oh, I see that a lot.
Like, even though I don't really perform my song randomly, when it comes on my Spotify, I'll play it just to see if I remember my words, just to practice. Because you never know. Someone might say spit a verse. I can spit my verse. So I randomly will practice my verse even if I don't perform it a lot. So I like that. People who practice a lot. Because it's a craft. You can't just go up there performing. You have to practice. And DJing him for like, I think, a year and a half, we practiced no matter what show it was, big or small. We have practices. He like show up at this place, practice. Even if it's in the gym, if it's apartment complex, we're practicing. Bring your stuff, we're practicing. These are the transitions. These are the songs. Oh, we changed this song last minute. We're gonna practice it to make sure, like.
Yeah, see, that's dope. So a lot of artists. I like that. A lot of artists is not. I think a lot of artists is not getting where they want to be because they're not taking it that serious. Those little things like that, stage presence and awareness and stuff like that.
Exactly.
There's people in the crowd that's fans of music, but they also pay attention to that kind of stuff.
They like the fact that he does his check-ins when he does his performances, like how you doing. He'll throw like the old school songs, and then he'll play his song with an old school sample. he does to check in, and he makes it seem like it was like not planned, even though it was planned. Like DJ, hey, play this song, like make it seem like it's random, but we practice it.
Yeah.
But you can't tell, and it's just seamlessly, so I like that. But go ahead, give your shout outs, your thank yous, your get wells, goodbyes, all that good stuff.
Shout out to my wife, my children.
Woo woo, Mrs. Perry. Woo woo.
My fight team, Spread Hybrid Systems, P Spread Muay Thai, RP BJJ, RP BJJ Petrenko, Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Teaching Muay Thai. Come see me. If you need one-on-one training, I'm available for that too. Find me on Instagram at VA_TX6, and it'll take you to all of my links there to get in touch with me as far as personal training. My Off the Top podcast team, just everybody that is that supports what I'm doing and supports the journey wholeheartedly.
So he's an MMA fighter, and he trains adults and kids on training and fighting and stuff. So if you ever need training or your kids need training, he does all that. And it's not just training just to fight. He lets you know like how to use it responsibly. We ain't teaching kids just to fight for no reason.
Oh, we're gonna be there in the summertime.
They're gonna know how to fight.
They're gonna know how to fight.
They're gonna know how to fight.
Yeah, they're gonna know how to fight, but it's not just for
summertime. We there.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's the second week of summer. All right, because they finna go to middle school. It's a whole different ball game in middle school.
Right.
Go ahead.
I know my daughter, she'll throw down, but I need her to know, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Protect themselves first and foremost. Gotcha. But yeah, shout out to my wife and the kids. Shout out to my mom and my sister. Shout out to my podcast team, man. Also shout out to
your daughter for making the choir. Congratulations. I saw that.
They actually had performed Saturday, so she said she was super nervous, but you know she did. My wife said she did good. I wasn't able to make it. My work, I got off entirely too late, and then I would have went, but I had to go to work that night, so it wouldn't have been safe for me to be on the road with 4 hours of sleep. Yeah. So she understood though. She knows I'm there for 99.9% of everything. So I still wanted to be there. Just being a dad, I just wanted to be there.
I videotaped everything, so right.
Well, they took pictures. They weren't allowed to.
Videotape, but they can do pictures.
Also, RIP to one of my fellow classmates, man. PJ passed away last week. He got real sick with the flu and didn't go to the hospital until it was too late. Ended up getting pneumonia and passing away. Mm-hmm. His funeral was also Saturday too. So RIP prayers to him and his wife and the kids and his. I used to play basketball. I played basketball for like 3-4 years with him and his dad. So his brothers and everybody, man. All the classmates was there. I didn't get to make that either too. So I had kind of a bummed out weekend, really, because I didn't get to make that, and I didn't get to go to my daughter's thing. So, but shout out to my kinfolk Nate. He won last week. Was it last week or the week before?
On our anniversary, he won.
Yeah, he won. So
Nate the Great.
We got to get him his shirt. Also, Slim Biggie the Mac KG got his album dropping Friday. Space Age Mackin. And then that I've heard.
That's funny what it is.
I've heard 95% of it, and it's a complete track.
I didn't do the cover.
It's like a Devin the Dude type.
I usually do
feel.
His cover art.
It's not really no
Space Age Mac.
Yeah. I usually do his covers art, but I didn't do this one.
Space Age Mac.
Yeah, but it gives you that 8-ball MJG type vibe though. The music that he got. I think the crunkest song he got on there is Jump. That's about the livest song. Everything else is like cruising music, So it's dope. Also, Flu is dropping in April. He got his project coming out, the East Side. I've heard a lot of his music too, so it's a complete. It's a shout out Black Mexico too. He just dropped a video. He's actually another person that's been real active. He's dropping
he goes live a lot.
Yeah, he's dropping music videos like every other day. So
Yeah.
I also say that too, man. Get y'all visuals up. The music is good, but people want to see visuals. People, they on YouTube all the time, so they want to see those visuals, man. And then shout out to Live in 5 Studios dropping the livest interviews and reaction videos in the city. And I think that's it. That's all I got.
Shout out to my podcast team. I cannot do this without you guys. I love you guys. Even though you have let me down by myself. Last episode was so good. I held it down. Like I always do. Shout out to our guest.
I was sleep so hard.
Yeah, he was knocked out. Shout out to our guest, Key. We appreciate you for being on our show.
Yes.
Anyone that supports us, we cannot do this without you. Shout out my U3 team, which is me, myself, and I. Cannot do it without you. And / Kai. I added him to the team. He's not part of it. He don't know yet.
What about
Kai Factor?
Yeah.
Even though he don't know yet, he's part of the team.
A photographer.
Yeah.
A photographer. He don't know yet, but he's part of the team. I call him. So what do you think about this for U3? He's like, U3 is you. Whatever you want to do is you. But as an artist point of view, I want to know. Because I like to ask people from an artist point of view, because he is an artist too. So sometimes when I ask artists questions, they're like, but you're over U3. I'm like, but as an artist, what would you like to see from a radio station? So shout out to the people who support me in everything I do. My family who supports me. I know y'all support me from afar. You can't share everything I post. You can share some stuff. So shout out to that.
You share what you want.
You can't have church people sharing.
Life is about choices.
Big booty.
You're right. They can do it still. ain't no nudity on here, so they can share it. I try not to cuss too much.
Flyers, business cards, logos, cartoons, hit me up. I got you. If you need anything notarized, hit up myself or D, aka Mr. 11-5. So shout out to, I ain't gonna be like, my man. No, shout out to my boyfriend. I ain't doing all that, my man.
You did.
He supports me.
Shit you did.
Nah. He supports me and he motivates me. So shout out to him.
Shout out to the Invisible Man. I don't think we met him yet.
So I'm at South by Southwest.
We didn't meet him though.
I met him.
He did.
I mean, I spoke to him, but we ain't chop it up. I don't know his name.
Yeah, that's true. I don't remember his name. I've seen him.
We don't have to bring him on the podcast.
He's not a person that's.
He won't do that.
He's a Jaguar.
He won't do podcasts.
You don't see Jaguar.
He don't do social media. He'll do podcasts. He really hates taking pictures.
Oh Lord,
he might be
He's like Ronnie from Ghost. BMF. No, not BMF. What is it? Ghost. Power.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, he's very just keep to himself.
Another shout out. Kevin McGee and Yoda. Legwords dropped. They dropped the video. Dope. Yeah. That's my song.
Avor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, the video.
This event coming up too, right?
Avor.
He dropped the video, but it's not on YouTube though.
Can you please drop? That's the one that we.
Yeah. That's this one.
Eastside Bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you please do that?
He just got it on Facebook, I think. It's not on YouTube.
I ain't seen it on Facebook.
Oh.
Where did you see it?
I watched it on Facebook.
When?
We're gonna message him and find out.
Yeah. I try to see.
Can you please drop that?
Yeah.
Man. But
I ain't even from here, and I want to listen to it.
You already know. Man, I had a cameo on this video.
We gotta ask the question.
I know. Yeah. Before we end, we have a question that we like to ask our first time guests. Don't be scared.
Okay.
But
there's no right or wrong answer to it.
Okay.
So the question is, what is something that you believe in, you stand for, that you're willing to risk the consequences for that belief? Like whatever you stand for, whatever consequences come behind that, you're willing to risk those consequences.
For instance, someone on our show said that unsweet tea is the best tea ever. They're willing to stand on it. Someone mentioned their family. I mentioned the Tupac conspiracy. It could be whatever you feel like.
Yeah. I said I don't think they went to the moon.
Oh, okay.
It could be anything.
Easy. Aliens. Aliens exist and they live among us.
See? I like that.
I didn't believe the same thing.
I agree.
I believe the same thing with goddesses.
Yes.
I believe that.
Just shade. No.
You believe in aliens, Trevor? To a certain extent? I don't believe they're like the ET motherfuckers.
No, I don't believe they're like ET. I believe they disguise themselves as us.
Yeah, I think most are humanoids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you probably wouldn't be able to
Point one out.
Yeah, on the average, walking amongst you. I believe that. I just think this
Good
galaxy
Travis,
and
that's
shit
why you
is
ain't
just
saying
too
much.
big for it just to be us.
Oh yeah.
You ain't saying much.
The girl that was diagnosed, that was born with AIDS from a child, HIV, has passed away.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She's literally been the poster child for it as far as like the one number one activist.
She was on Oprah and all that. I remember that.
Okay.
How old was she when she died?
39. She passed.
From birth to 39?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Oh.
And she passed, right? Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Ironically gives the tribute on his IG page to her. I said that to say anything's possible.
I thought you were gonna say Magic Johnson is an alien.
Well, recently Joe Biden was with Elton John, was like, "You're the reason why we spending building on like AIDS funds or something." And Elton John was like, "The fuck?"
What?
You see that video?
Biden said that?
Yeah, I got you the video.
Bruh.
He was like honoring him for something. He's like, "You're the reason why we spending billions on like the AIDS fund." And Elton was like, "The fuck? Like, why me? Why you blaming me?" I don't think so. That's why Elton John was like, "The fuck?" Like,
that kind of was a sexist comment because Elton John is gay, right?
Yeah, but not just that too. Elton John was like,
"Is he gay?"
No, I'm saying because most gay.
Yeah, but Elton John was just like, "Why you blaming me? Right. Like, why am I the reason you spending $1 billion?"
He was trying to say gay people. That's basically what he's trying to say.
He said that, but no. But it should go. Even though my man hates saying when people say that, it should go. DJ Baby Blue Diamond. It's your boy D, aka Mr. Live and Five. You choking? I would pat you back. I don't want to.
Yeah, she might say something.
We out. Peace.